You should have took that back.
Yeah. What's up, swingers?
What up?
What up? Hey, I just celebrated, 20 years of doing comedy. Thank you. No one ever believes me when I tell them I'm a comic. It's so weird. Actually, tonight before the show, I met this guy, and he was like, "There's no way you're in the show tonight. You're way too pretty to be funny." I was like, "Okay. Well, according to your theory, you should be hilarious." Anyway, so I want to talk a little bit about the hashtag #MeToo situation. I'm now actually a victim of this. So I'm all for it. And a couple weeks ago, I'm at work, and I walked by this guy, and he's like, "Hey, nice ass." All right, I was so pissed off. Like, I went straight to HR, and I'm like, "Listen, I demand everybody talks to me that way." Not just one guy, like, why Steve? Gosh. Anyway, so I am a little uncomfortable performing around alcohol that you guys have ever since I quit drinking. What's the story? Okay, so I quit drinking on 6 de Mayo. I know it totally sucked because, I discovered I had an allergy, which is awful. Yeah, turns out that tequila makes me break out in bulimia. It's okay, you guys. It doesn't. The whole drinking thing, it didn't work out for me anyway. 'Cause, I would wake up in strange places. So weird. Like my own bed. Sorry when I'm drinking. So now I drink a lot of coffee. I'm in this coffee whole world, and I'm getting used to it. But I was at Starbucks the other day, and the barista girl was asking me what I wanted, and I was like, okay, I'll have a tall, dark, and handsome. And she looks down at the register, and she's like, "Oh my God, this is really weird, but I can't find that." I'm like, "I know, join the club, either can I." So, just give me a regular old drip because you could find those anywhere. So I am originally from Arizona. Don't know if you've heard of this place. You too? Oh my God. Yeah, woo! So I get a lot of shit. People are like, "Oh my God, you're from that state where they have all that racism?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but at least it's a dry racism." And I actually have this friend, he thinks everyone's a racist, but I'm like, "You totally bring that on yourself by being black." So like I said, I live in LA now, and I'm single. I never know when I can meet the right guy, so I try to look nice when I go out. And my friend's like, "Oh my God, Lauren, you're so vain. It doesn't matter what you look like. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder." And I'm like, "Okay, that's great and everything, if you can tell me where I can find any friggin' beholders out there." She's like, "It's not just about your looks, it's about your personality too." I'm like, "I know, but I don't have time for both." She's like, "You just want what you can't have." And I'm like, "That is so not true." Because, for instance, I can't have erectile dysfunction, and I don't want it. Yeah. So let's talk about dating. No, I hate dating. I just want to know how many guys I have to sleep with to get a date. Seriously. No, the only reason I even date anymore is because I'm too lazy to become a hooker. I mean, no offense to the hookers in the house. That's okay. I couldn't wake up every day and do what you do, all that math. Do it. I know. So I work in this little town called Koreatown. Have you guys heard of it? No? Okay, a lot of Koreans there. But I figured if I was going to be successful, I was going to learn how to speak it, and so it turned out really good last week when this guy rents my car, and I go to talk to him, and he's like, "What happened?" And using my best Korean, I was like, "You forget in my car, that's what happened." You guys ever been to therapy? Yeah? Did it work?
No.
It doesn't work. I was gonna tell these people the same thing. It's for the birds.
Yes, it does.
It does?
Yes.
Well, look at you, happy little thing. I'll tell you my experience. I went, the lady's like, you know, she told me I had anger management issues. I was like, screw you, lady, you don't know me. And she tells me I have a split personality and gives me a bill for like $200. Yes, I give her $100. I say, get the other 100 from the other asshole. All right, you guys did this.